great start to a podcast. Hey, how's it going, everybody? That's got to be like the most perfect way to start everything. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the latest and greatest episode of the Reset Button. This is going to be episode 56.
Sorry, I was getting stuff ready off on the side there. I didn't know we just went. I'm like, wait, the intro didn't go. Or did it?
It did.
Oh, okay.
It did.
Crow's been doing this thing where it's just like, hey, we're not doing we're just not going to show you the next frame that's coming up. I'm like, oh, okay.
We just don't feel like operating.
You were promised no such thing.
We don't have punch or pie here at the Reset Button. We have opinions and bitches and gripes.
Oh.
Plenty of the last two. Plenty of the last two. I mean, we always have opinions, but bitches, gripes, yes, very much. Except this is the episode. Guess what? We're not going to do that. That's going to be a weird one.
No.
As much as possible.
Yeah, especially on the day that 2XKO just announced that they're not going to be doing anything new with the game come December. It's like, okay, that's it. That's the game.
See, I saw that, but I'm not super familiar with what 2XKO is.
It's the fighting game that Riot Games developed with the League of Legends characters that everyone played for a hot minute for like 2 weeks and then dropped.
So they really thought that like their characters were like a strong enough IP to do something like that then, right?
Well, apparently everyone loves that Netflix show with Jinx.
I don't know.
I've never seen it, but I guess.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not in that universe at all. I don't.
I don't know the first thing about it.
League of Legends was that thing that our good friend Tom the Iron Man would always joke and say, like, hey, if variety streaming doesn't work out, we could always become League of Legends streamers, like bite the bullet and go with the most popular thing, which I don't know. I don't think anyone brand new into League of Legends could really make a stand. Like, the people in that community are pretty much in that community.
Yeah, it's
I don't
really
think I don't think someone brand new could just jump in and be like, hey, I've never played a MOBA before. I'm gonna play League of Legends. I'm gonna be the next big thing.
Oh no.
And you're gonna be at like 2 viewers out of like 20,000, maybe 30,000 people that stream the game.
No, I think I could say is like a complete scrub when it comes to MOBA is you would probably want to play like something like Heroes of the Storm to get started. Because that game is as scrubby as it gets when it comes to trying to learn that genre. You don't have to worry about builds, really. Well, I mean, you have to worry about like what talents you select as the game progresses. But like, do I need this sword? Do I buy this item? You don't do any of that in HOTS. You just go forward and whatever.
Yeah.
So I think like if you're going to start with something, you would probably want to start with that. Dota 2, never played it. I have no idea about any of that.
No, closest I came to is I did the tutorial of that Dragon Ball Z one when it was on like a free weekend, or not, or like in the beta testing, and then never went back to it again. Because then they came out with the actual release. It's like, oh wait, you're gonna make me pay for the skins, aren't you? Okay.
Oh, what was that MOBA that Claire used to play a lot? It was like Greek gods or something? Smite.
Smite. That was fun because that was behind the shoulder.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I had fun messing around with it. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, but you know, it was fun to goop with it. It's just, I just think when it comes to League of Legends, people are way too high strung, and that's not something you can goof with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just waiting for somebody to come in here and be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. We're a loving community in League of Legends.
Maybe it's calmed down a bit. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that side of the community.
No, what I was paying attention to, and I gotta tell you this, I gotta find the thread. I was looking on Reddit today and I saw something that spoke to both of our hearts, man. Bro, you're not in this. Get out.
I mean, all right.
No, stay and listen to how much we love something without you.
Yeah.
Fine, then I'll just crap all over it.
Someone is working on a way to bring Mario 35 back right now. Like,
yes!
they're working on trying to get like all of the mechanics from the original game to work. They said they're having problems getting all of it to work. Their goal is to get all of it going, and then they're going to add like new different modes and such. So I'm going to pay heavy attention to this. I'm super excited if they get that going. I just tell me how to play, man.
Yeah, because I think the only like realistic way of playing it is on a Switch emulator and on a custom like VPN server, maybe. So that means like finding a community and linking up and trying to find days to play and all that. But I haven't dealt that. That's the only thing I've researched is like, yeah, that's the way to do it. But I have a stance on the only stance I will ever have on emulation is that I will not emulate something that is still readily available. Like as long as the stores are still up, I will still support it. But the second those stores go down, it's open season. You tell me I can't get a game. That's it. So that's why next year, PS3 and the Vita, they're fair game. 360's fair game right now, other than the games that are not on Series X that you can buy. So
yeah,
like I'm not paying what $900 or $100 for whatever that weird ass racing futuristic game was that no one cared about until Metal Jesus Rocks did a video on it.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
I don't remember the name of it, but it is one that I would see routinely in bargain bins and pawn shops, and it was like $5 to $10 because nobody wanted it. And then when the stores were threatening to go down, they're like, "Oh, here's some hidden gems you might want to look at." I'm like, no, don't say it. Then they're going to jump up in price.
That seems to be the thing with him, isn't it? Like every time he comes forward and says, "Oh, this is a hidden gem," all of a sudden, like everybody wants it. It triples in price overnight.
I remember that happening.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was remembering that happening when I first started watching Game Chasers, and I never heard of Little Samson, and then they found that Little Samson for like $15. And I was like, "What's this?" And then I saw it like progressively get more and more expensive until to the point now it's like $1,800 for a cart.
Yeah,
still, and I'm like, and actually, I don't even think it's out yet. I just saw that they were gonna like re-release it on modern consoles, like they were gonna port it to Switch and all that. I'm like, cool, I will get it on that.
Yeah, versus what you'd end up having to pay. Like I've famously said on here a few times, I got to see a copy of Little Samson encased in glass, and no, I did not ask to hold it. Probably.
I remember someone had. I had someone that was selling carts, and he swear to God he had like a copy of Stadium Events, and he actually let me look at it. I'm like, hey, if this was the real Stadium Events, you would not let me hold this. And I didn't even have to touch it to know it was repo. I'm like, I think he only wanted like 500 for it. I'm like, you realize that Stadium Events is like really like you're trying to pull a fast one on me.
Yeah, exactly. And especially like old NES or SNES games, you can tell right away if they're fakes. I mean, the label is easy to tell. The plastic will feel off. I had somebody like sell me a copy of Mega Man 6, and it had a repro label. And they argued with me and tried to say, "Oh no, this is authentic." I'm sorry, I'm the guy with how many NES games in the background? Give me a break. Of course I know when something is fake. Yeah. But I mean, I looked at the actual board. The board's legit, so who cares? It's just annoying when somebody tries to tell me, "Oh no, this is legit." No, it's not. But back to the point I was going to make a moment ago. I was going to say that, like, I remember, like, probably not a decade ago, but like good long while ago, people had this conspiracy that like Metal Jesus Rocks would purposely drive up prices for various games and such and then sell them, which is absurd. But that
sounds absurd. Unless he was doing it for the sake of Cody and Kenzie, who own Pink Gorilla Games in Seattle. It's like, hey, if I make a video about this game, maybe you can sell it for more.
I've got a Pink Gorilla kit right over there. Best retro kit money can buy. At least I think so. Unless somebody has something better to recommend.
Nah, I just bought random tools off of Amazon, which I really should put those up on Facebook Marketplace. Like I've sold off most of my cartridge games, and now I have no need for all these bits to open up GBA cards or Nintendo or Super Nintendo cards. Like, hey, anyone needs to clean up their cartridges or replace CMOS batteries or anything? Hey, here I got the tools for it. Come on, get them.
I really like their kit because not only does it have all the tools you could ask for, but it also has flashcards to help you spot fakes.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's got like a whole slew of flashcards that help you spot fakes for things. And like I was saying, I don't think it's too difficult to spot a fake when it comes to a Super Nintendo game, like a SNES game, NES game. Those are pretty easy. But when you start getting into the realm of like GBA and such, that's when it starts to get fucky.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, so for the longest time, one of the ways you could right off the bat tell if something was a fake is if it had the Nintendo logo printed on the board, that you could like shine a flashlight in and you could see that on the board. Now the people making repros have learned to do that. So you have to combat that. You have to pretty much open it up and make sure that the logo looks correct and they've used the correct font. It's gotten that out of hand. Getting a little bit of feedback there.
What?
There was like a truck or something in your background.
Oh, okay. You yell at the back. Hey, truck! Shut up! I'm doing a podcast.
I'm saying you do it. I mean, that happens in Canada all the time, right? Everybody just gets pissy, walks outside, and starts yelling at each other.
No, it does not happen that way.
Yeah, it probably does
talking
here.
about bad things. We're trying to find the happiness. It's hard to
Yeah,
find.
we gotta
You
get some
recommended the
anger out
happiness,
before we
not
talk
me.
about happiness.
Yeah, let it all out because you know we're kind of. I do want to bring up as a bit of a segue. Essentially, what we're going to talk about is games because with where we are right now, whether we're in the middle of it technically or whatever, I believe because we're going to talk about games and the games coming out, but I believe with a bunch of games that have already come out, will come out, I think, because you talked about metal rockin' Jesus and all that type of stuff. All right.
Better rock Jesus.
And him about him and other people saying, hey, this is a hidden gem and all that type of stuff. A lot of those games, they're from a certain time. And I think we're in the middle of that time where a lot of really good games are going to come out or already are out. And I think a few years from now, we're probably going to see that type of stuff pop up again. Where, like, I don't know, just pick a game and like in 5 years it'll be like, this is the best racing game you've never played. And it's
well, that's true. It's just because like I'm looking at because I finally bulked and got the Opera GX browser installed and been using that because god damn it, whenever I stream, if I need to like look up something on Chrome, like everything shits the bed. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna move over to Opera. Opera on their main tab has like a release calendar, so you don't have to go searching for anything. You just on the main tab before you open up a separate tab. Yeah, like I've got like a whole gaming schedule up here. Like there's so many games that come out that you can only focus in on so many games, and then there's like a bunch that come out that you completely forget about. Like, do you remember the Game Awards where they had like a bunch of Hollywood stars and they had a game coming out? Do you know that actually came out?
Really?
I paid no
don't
attention.
remember the name of it either. Yeah, it was the one Michael Madsen was in it, and oh fuck yeah, Ray Liotta maybe. Like there was like a bunch of like high profile like Hollywood stars that were in a game, and it came out, but like I didn't hear anyone talking about it, and I don't know anyone that played it, but it came out.
What's the genre?
I remember. I think it's just I think it's like a choose your own adventure. It might be like a Telltale style game, or maybe it's like I don't know. All I know is that there was Hollywood stars in it, like a bunch of stars.
I was just wondering if it's like the Quarry or something like that.
Yeah, like that's one of the things I've wanted to do for a while is once I finish up a few Final Fantasy games, go back and I want to watch a bunch of old like E3 conferences, Game Awards, Summer Game Fest now.
Yeah.
I want to look at all the trailers that they hyped up and announced for, and I'm like, did this come out? Did I play this?
Yeah, it's like, where's this game?
What did other people? Yeah, where is this game? It'd be funny too to also watch some of the stuff that like didn't come out too, like the Wii Vitality sensor. Like they hyped that up. They hyped that up for 2 E3s in a row. Nothing came of it.
Nope.
It never came out.
Never did a damn thing.
No.
And then there was like stuff that would come out where they would be like, oh, this is going to be a game changer. Watch out. And I still haven't tried these so-called game changers. I've never played Wii Music. Never played Wii Music.
I've never either. And hopefully it comes tomorrow. I finally ordered a USB Wii motion sensor bar for my PC.
Ooh.
There's like a bunch of Wii games that I want to run at super high quality. One of them being Disaster Day of Defeat, Day of something. It was this game that was like, oh, this is going to be like the Metal Gear for the Wii, because we have an intense storyline and the guy kind of looks like Solid Snake and acts like Solid Snake, but like you're dealing with like technical espionage and action, but also with like the most ridiculous natural disasters ever, like a fire tornado and floods, earthquakes, volcanoes. So like there are moments there where you have to like unplug the nunchuck from the Wiimote so that you can use it as a steering wheel, or to run away from like boulders. You have to like it uses the Wiimote in like the most intuitive ways for an action game, and I really wanted to play it.
It sounds interesting yet frustrating.
Yeah. But once it gets here, then I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna play Wii Music too. It's just like, I'm not gonna be like everyone else is just gonna be like dangling the Wiimote because like, oh, play the game. I'm like, no, I'm actually going to play it.
I don't
like
mind
the instructions say.
Games where like WarioWare, for example, where it asks you, change positions on the Wii remote. That's fine. But games where it's like, change positions, add the nunchuck, remove the nunchuck, do this. That's where I'm just like, okay, Jesus, that is enough. So those just, I don't know. I'd give it a shot, though. I'd give just about anything a shot.
Yeah.
Especially when they're trying to say, oh, this is the Metal Gear Solid for the Wii.
Yeah, it was almost so like it was only released in PAL. The only reference that Americans would probably ever know about it would be is that there's a PNG of the main protagonist in Smash Ultimate as like the spirit. There's a spirit of him in the game.
Okay,
that's about it.
Rock on. Well, one thing that recently came out was really big. I know the people are loving it, but it's also having some problems. Do we want to ignore the problems and just focus on the happy?
What's that?
Marble Tokon.
Oh, okay. I figured that's where you're going. Yeah. So, the positives
that's been the biggest release lately.
Yeah, the positives is that it is working as long as you crack it. Apparently, people have gotten it working on like really low end specs, like 60 frames on an RTX T80 a 2080, sorry.
I appreciate the gymnastics you're taking to get around the negative on that.
Yeah. So I have not got it yet. I'm waiting for it to be in a more stable build before I pick it up. Plus, obviously, monetarily, I can't really be spending $100 on video games anymore like I could. I was carefree and would just toss them all out like nothing. But now, like, man, times were rough.
I was carefree, and then we had to replace our roof. $8,000. Woo!
By the way, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
We got exclusive.
That might
We got
fucking help.
exclusive podcast going up on that.
We do that. That's currently being edited. That will be up before you know it. So if you want to hear everything that we've held back on for all this time, that is going to be over on the Patreon, and you can check that out as soon as it hits. You've already
We've
seen
got
the teaser.
also. We'll have another teaser too, like a segment, like a cut down segment. If you ever watch the Red Cow Arcade guys, they do the same thing. They have their whole podcast up on their Patreon, but they have like these little snippets that they put up on YouTube with clips to kind of help illustrate their point. But I think for like Patreon, it's just going to be the raw podcast in its raw form. So like I did some clever editing just to make it, more enticing to be like, hey, here's like a bit of this segment. It could be its own segment, but we have a lot more to talk about it. So come on over to the Patreon.
And
support your
there's
boys
going to be
and girl there.
Yes. There's also going to be plenty more to check out. I know Liz said that she's wanting to do some individual stuff there. I am currently writing an article that's going to be on there for the first time in a decade. So if you want to hear about what I think Sony needs to do to gain and keep trust in their digital future, check that out as soon as it releases. We've got plenty of stuff over there on the Patreon. You should go check it out. And I apologize if that got through. The fuck?
Uh-huh.
It's a wild night tonight, guys. It sounded like somebody just crashed a car into a pole outside.
Damn.
That's some rough times out there.
I'm not involved in that, man. I'm just talking games.
Yeah.
Right. And you guys are talking, like you talked Tokon about how it just came out. It was having some problems. I'll go ahead and mention, not just recently, just this month, about what I'm talking about. Some of the big stuff, like you mentioned Tokon, obviously big release, Marvel, la da 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 da. But another big game, good game that I believe any and everybody should try and play when and if and however they can, because it takes other people to play it. It's a game called Big Walk.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is tons of fun.
It is so good.
If you're watching us
so
live
good.
on Twitch right now, we're actually gonna all be playing that on Saturday night over on Game Days for Good, the channel that we all co-host and do charity streams on.
Oh, if I have any time, I would love to jump in.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got PS5 and you got PS Plus Essential, right?
Yeah, it's just
Oh, yeah.
it's downstairs.
Timing.
It's
Timing.
on it's on the big TV, and kiddo loves to watch cartoons. Oh, what am I saying? I've got a fucking
Portable.
PS Portal.
There you go.
I've got the PS Portal. There we go.
Hook up a
Perfect.
Hook up a Bluetooth headset to it. Put your mic on, and
Hell yeah, we can
All
do
right,
this,
but-
boys.
You got like that game, Big Walk, came out. There's a game. It's only on PC. It's like a freaking Stardew Valley type game, cozy game, Fields of Mystara, but it's got like a 90s anime vibe. Yeah, Johnny knows what I'm talking about because of his wife.
wife has been playing it since
Yeah.
early access.
Yeah, there's also one where the town has monsters in it too. I just bought that game. I don't have my Steam Deck. Fuck.
Mhm.
But
Alright,
that one
there's
came
that.
out recently.
I'll tell you what that just recently got a 1.0 patch and finally got fully released. Woody and I went back to Power World last night on Game Days. We had a blast with that. Like it ran smooth. Like I think they upped the progression a little bit because like we were building and catching pals and doing the quests a lot quicker than we did those other nights we played it there. So like, yeah, like Power World was a lot of fun, and I really want to do that again sometime.
Might be good with friends and everything, but I hopped back in after 1.0 came out, and I don't know. I was feeling disappointed. Like it's a dead world unless you're with buddies. Maybe I need to play with you guys and see how I feel.
Yeah, and that is speaking of things with buddies that I would like to try with people, specifically you, Patrick, because
Oh,
we
God.
played a game like it in the past. All right, I checked this out on my own because I was looking forward to it to come out, and it came out.
Oh.
It's called Agent 64: Spies Never Die. It, yeah, tried it, played it on Game Days for Good,
Yep.
and it's good. It's like a new version of
GoldenEye or Perfect Dark. Yeah, it looks really pretty similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as he said that, I knew what he was talking about because we were playing Perfect Dark together, and God, that was such a hilarious disaster.
Yeah, it was.
It was a big mess, but it was so much fun.
Exactly, and this game has full campaign co-op. It's got all that stuff, unlocked cheats and everything like that. It is made and set up just like a classic game in 64, but it has like online multiplayer and co-op and stuff like that, and it's really good. I played it myself. I can put a thing behind it if you're looking for something like that. It's
Yeah.
good. Right, it's good. But other than that, I had some other stuff come out which like I haven't played, but I maybe want to, even though this game, when I played it with some people, the first one, it personally attacked me on a very fundamental level. A new one came out, or is going to come out rather. Sorry, it's called Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Yeah.
The first one, it was pretty good. You know, nothing earth shattering, but it was good. And the main thing is like it also supposed to be scary, and it's like the game purposely, even though it's playing with like Johnny and Eric and Woody, it seemed to purposely go out of its way to fucking just attack me, scare me all night long when we played it. It was bull crap.
It's because it knows a cheater when it sees one.
But other than that game coming out, we also got other big games that like the next Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, the new Star Wars, basically XCOM game coming out.
Yeah, Zero Company.
Yeah, and
Eric will be excited for that, right?
Hopefully. Then for someone like me, if you don't know what the heck it is, it's a soccer game. It's called Captain Tsubasa. It is, I promise, it is a popular thing. Maybe not where you are in your personal thing, because it's like an over-the-top arcade soccer game. It's really good. It really is good.
They've been making those games since the Famicom.
Yeah, and they're good.
I'd be all over it.
They don't treat it like traditional like FIFA or
No.
FC soccer, I guess, as EA calls it there. It's more like you got special abilities. So like when you get to the main guy, you have like a big power move that you can do against the others to score a goal.
So I mean, I'd be down for that. I'm someone who actively like plays and enjoys Mega Man Soccer. I'm one of the few people that I know that does that.
It's essentially something like that. Players have special abilities, kind of like the closest thing that isn't that I can think of that people might know is like Mario Strikers, the soccer game. Yeah,
love Mario Strikers.
Like yeah, it's kind of like that, except it's a bunch of anime character
with
team
like
people.
Insane sports game kind of feels like I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's in the same vein as like Super Dodgeball on the NES, or also the same company that did like River City Girls and everything, like Kino Kune something.
Kino Kune. Yeah. They did a whole bunch of sports games for the NES and Famicom.
Yeah, that's my headcanon when you're describing this to me. That's what I'm picturing. And if that's the case, I'm there, man. I love that series.
As you see here, coming September 8th, there's the Halloween game. Here, if you're into the
it's supposed to be a lot like Friday the
like
13th.
Those games are.
I don't really care for those games anymore. Like I kind of had my fill of them. Predator and Ghostbusters being my favorite out of the bunch. like I can't play Dead by Daylight, and
No.
whereas like Friday the 13th was fun. Like,
Yeah, but you had to have people. You know
You
that
had
were-
to. Like, if you didn't have enough people, that game just sucked.
you know
Um,
which one we never played?
What?
Dragon Ball Breaker.
Yeah.
The one where you were just normal ass humans, and then you had to like escape from like Frieza and Cell.
Yeah.
And
What the fuck?
Majin Buu. Yeah,
Seriously?
there was a-
Yeah,
there was a
that
Dragon-
was
yeah,
a
there was
game.
a Dragon Ball.
That was a game.
Asymmetric game.
Yeah, you could be like Frieza, Cell, Boo, all those people.
Yeah,
That's
and then you had to
insane.
like hunt down humans, which I don't remember if like the humans could like get abilities, like you could get like the soul of Krillin or Goku, so you could have like an attack to stop them. I don't remember.
Maybe
Yeah,
get like
that was the
capsules
thing,
from
you had-
Capsule Corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you just said is correct. Basically, you would find a capsule, and it would have like the aura of Goku, and you turn into Goku, and you basically fight back whoever the bad guy is, so people could get away, and then you try to get away yourself. That type of thing.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
Breaker was on PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I mean, maybe check your library. Maybe you redeemed it at some point, but I think though, like it routinely goes on sale for like $5 every now and then.
Yeah,
on
but
various
those
consoles.
those 4v1 games or different games like that, I don't know. I cannot remember the name of the company off the top of my head right now, but I think they kind of did that genre to death. Their high note was really high with Ghostbusters. I think they nailed it. Did such an amazing job.
Yeah. Oh god.
But
what was the
then
name
they
of it?
scurried off and did Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and as soon as I saw that thing, I'm like, I give it 6 months and it's
Ilphonic.
dead. Ilphonic, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
I saw that and said, I give this 6 months and it'll be dead. I think it didn't even last 6.
No, I know I got it, but that's because I liked the whole movie. That's just me, though.
I mean, I love the movie too, but you still look at a product, you're like, this is a bad product. And then you got to
Yeah.
ask yourself, do you
I mean,
like
it's
this much?
It's the same reason I got the Evil Dead game that's like that as well.
Oh,
And I thought the Evil Dead game was actually good, but
Oh,
really
man.
fucking.
we're going to have
And
to
then-
help you with your purchases, buddy.
And then there's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
That
one
one-
looked just, no, that one, in my opinion, was like, let's be try hard. And that's about the best it did.
Yeah. And I know in 15th of September, so a month away, we're getting Insomniac's Wolverine game.
I was about to
Yeah.
bring that up if you didn't.
Yeah. And just to go based off Wolverine, because Wolverine obviously is the big hype. This is like a list that I have of games that are coming out that could be big, but going back to what you all mentioned and I mentioned, that are probably going to be overlooked because of bullshit like Wolverine. All right,
But
in September.
Bullshit. What?
Well,
It looks amazing.
yes, it does.
Well, just because like Wolverine it's the hype game that everyone
Yeah,
wants to play.
it's
It's the
the
big
hype
AAA game, and like everything else will just.
I'll
kinda
just
push
put it.
aside.
I'll put it this way before I hear your list. As long as
Okay.
people are willing to get like, they're not going to overlook that Legacy of Kain game coming out, because I want that thing to be successful. As long as people do that and make that successful, I'm happy with whatever else happens.
Yeah, because this is all the games coming out that could or should that are probably going to be overlooked that you might not even hear of again. All right. In just September alone, we've got that Orbitals game coming out on Switch. It's like the retro anime deal with it. There's
Yeah,
a game
think
called
of a way out. Oh God, what was the other? It Takes Two.
yeah, that's
Split
it's-
Fiction.
Oh.
Like game like that, but it's like retro 80s/90s anime.
Okay, I'd be all
Yeah.
over that, because when It Takes Two won Game of the Year, I didn't understand it, and then I played it with Dana on Co-op Campus, and I immediately understood why it won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
So I'm down
And-
for this.
Yeah, like after that, like literally the same day. You guys remember a game called Speedrunners? It's getting a sequel on the same day. Speedrunners 2: King of Speed.
Can't say I
And-
do, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
It was basically like a running game. It's a race. You got to run around. It's really fun. We've played it on game days and so on and so forth.
Is it 3D or side scroller? Is it like
It's a
8-bit
side
runner?
scroller. It's a
Okay,
side
so it
scroller.
is like 8-bit
Yeah.
runner.
It's something like that. You're fighting each other while you're
Yeah.
running.
You're in a gigantic room and you got to run
That's
around. and try,
crazy.
like,
Okay.
Run everyone.
Yeah.
Because there's like a border that comes around, then after a while it like slowly closes in.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
It's fun. It's fun. Then there's a game called Blood of the Dawnwalker. It's like supposed to be like a third-person RPG, kind of like the Witcher type thing. Then there's Onimusha. A new Onimusha game comes out.
Yeah, after like 20 some years, right?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
There's a new Hot Wheels game coming out.
Yeah. That looks
Those are
kinda
just
cool.
silly fun. Those are silly fun.
Yeah, this one's a
Bingo.
little different because it actually takes place in an open world as opposed to like, oh, they're just gonna move around and map unlock stuff and then just race around the tracks. But it's
Yeah.
interesting is what they did with the license stuff this time.
That's fucking wild.
Right. Yeah. And also in September, you've got the brand new Fire Emblem game that we just heard about not too long ago. That comes out in September. Fire
Oh,
Emblem
that's going to
Fortune's
sell.
Leap.
That's going to sell.
Yep. Oh, most definitely. Then there's a new Dune game coming out because of like the movies and stuff. That's apparently really good. It's been on PC early access stuff for a while. Then there's Dragon Quest 11 finally comes out on like the Switch 2, like a definitive edition. People
Really?
go nuts. Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
Dragon Quest 11. Oh, gee, when did you see that?
Hmm.
Like September 24th. It's on the Switch 2, definitive edition.
24th. Oh, it's not on my calendar here. I don't think maybe Opera doesn't put Switch games on here. No way, though. Orbital is on there. I
Yeah.
did not know that. Maybe because it's a re-release. I do see here though
probably.
September 24th that people shouldn't sleep on. Cozy Game Restoration.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's coming out.
And also, a brand new freaking Silent Hill game comes out in September as well.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a lot of, if not heavy hitters in like some IPs, but also just the type of games that they are in general.
Yeah, a whole bunch in the span of
In
30
one-
days.
Yeah, in one freaking month.
Yeah. Okay, that's because none of them wanted to compete with GTA 6.
It's a good point.
Exactly.
Because they only went out there.
Well, here's the funny thing about that I've heard from quite a few YouTubers bring it up, and I'm like, you know what? Makes perfect sense. That I can't remember what month again GTA 6 is coming out. That tells you how
November.
excited I am for it.
Remember.
Don't care at all. The people think that Nintendo's going to drop Ocarina same month.
Nope.
No, they're not.
I'm
They know that Ocarina is
I'm
popular.
not sure.
They know that like there's a bunch of 90s kids that like I've seen several streamer cry when they Sarah's song started playing during that trailer. And that's after they had bawled their eyes out looking at the Kingdom Hearts 4 information.
Yeah. And
No, like I say like December at the earliest is, or even latest is when Ocarina will drop.
I'll just say it wouldn't shock me if that were to be the case, because I don't see GTA 6 coming to Switch. So I don't know why they would be concerned.
If it did, it's a super duper late release, and
It's also gonna be a
like,
cloud
low
release.
quality.
It would be a cloud release. It would
Well,
have to
no,
be.
They really don't do cloud anymore. All the games that have been cloud based have been essentially pushed to a full game now, with the exception, I think, of Control. Control is the last cloud based game.
I don't
they
know,
have.
man. I mean, I
All
love
the
me some
RE
Switch
games
too.
are- Yeah, all the RE games have been re-released on Switch 2.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts will be re-released on Switch 2. They actually pulled the cloud version off of Switch. You
Well,
can't
yeah,
get
because they
Kingdom
were
Hearts on-
replacing it essentially.
Yeah.
I love me some Switch too, but I don't know if it has the horsepower to do it non-cloud. So
Kingdom Hearts?
no, not Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
GTA
Oh,
6.
GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like they're gonna have to do cloud or no.
Yeah, I mean, that all depends because Nintendo, they you're right. Nintendo may not care about Rockstar and stuff, but even if, like Patrick says, he doesn't like it, there are people out there that aren't big into GTA. That's just fair. But this game is
Oh, I acknowledge it's going to be it's going to be
gonna be big.
monumental.
Yeah, it's going to be not just a big game release, but just media in general release when it finally lands.
No, I fully acknowledge that. It's going to be
Yeah.
something that people are going to be talking about for years to come. Like, here we are, 2026, we're still talking about GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when that game comes out, it's going to create careers, kind of like 5 did as well, because there's a lot of people that modded 5 to do all that RP stuff, and now they work for Rockstar.
Yeah.
Like, they bought that shit to make 6.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm looking at the calendar I have here. That age field high. It
Oh,
says
it's
it's
bad.
releasing at the end. I know it's bad, but it says it's releasing at the end of the month. Did they fully release that?
Yeah, it's fully out. You can buy it
Oh, they
on
must have
Steam.
bumped it up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. But I guess I got this wrong on my calendar here. Yeah, I watched Bull and Grayson play that on Hang Time. God, what a buggy, asset flipped, AI voice generated.
Oh, God. What is
shit.
this?
It's basically like, hey, Rockstar won't make another Bully, so we'll make Bully. But
Yeah.
they didn't do anything that made Bully great.
Yeah.
It was
it's
just
not
like,
good.
hey, you're just a kid in high school and you're kind of a jerk. It's like, yeah, but like, do you have like a compelling story next to this thing? Because, you know, that's half of the reason why people played Bully.
Yeah.
It's got a good story and like the mechanics are sound, and it was just basically like a mini GTA,
Hmm.
but you're a 14-year-old.
Is this
And
the
they're
part
just like,
where I have to admit that I'm so, like, I'm not anti-Rockstar. I'm just not, like, a big fan, so I've never played Bully. I have never played it.
whatever.
Am I super missing out?
I mean,
Well,
at this point, probably not. because
no, it's so far gone now. It's like
Yeah.
what, 20, 25 years old at this point. Oh
Yeah.
my god, my knees.
I'm just wondering if is this like got colossally sound gameplay to the point where I'm like, I'm missing out on a gem just
Yeah,
because
no,
I've
if you-
never picked it up.
No, if you want that, you need to go from
No.
Rockstar. You need to go play something like State of Emergency or the table tennis game.
I played State of Emergency. I didn't think much of it.
It was pure chaos, arcadey chaos.
Yeah,
The
it
game
was.
is what it was. and
It
that's
absolutely
all
was,
tried
and
to
it
be.
was
Mhm.
just. I felt like there was so little structure in State of Emergency that you just. It's like you're going into your kid's toy box, grab all the action figures, and just bam, 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 just constant chaos.
Yeah,
I
and
thought,
that's-
man, I need more than this.
Yeah, but hey, so that's what some people out there. That's what they enjoy. That's what some people like.
Well, I'm just a
that's-
Mario boy. Shame on me.
Hey, maybe we could make that sound like a goal. You play a Rockstar game. I would say like out of the catalog of Rockstar game, well, I would say you might like Red Dead Redemption 1.
I did like one. I thought
you did play it?
Yeah, I played
Okay.
one. I tried to play 2, but it's just like, my God, I felt like 2 was just dry as fuck. And
It's slow.
I know that is not a popular opinion, and I get it for anybody who's just like, how are you, crapping on this amazing game? Like, it may be an amazing narrative. I won't take that away from it. I think narrative-wise, it was doing a really good job building these characters and everything, but like Rogue just said, it was so painfully slow.
Yeah.
It's like the
And
narrative got stuck in glue.
Yeah, and well, the thing is, they intentionally made it like that. They made it that slow and that meandering because of various artistic bullshit reasons that a lot of people don't agree with. All right, because it's nothing like something like GTA where you can go in and get into that constant chaos. It's like the complete opposite. It has much more depth and weight, waiting for an outcome so to speak, to grow and blossom. And I could talk about that shit all day, but when compared to something like Mario Go Run Jump instant
Yeah.
feedback, it is not like that at all.
Oh,
And some
no,
people
no.
just don't like it, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that I think like you're right. It's kind of like for me a need for immediate satisfaction. But this is coming from the same guy who's like played through and finished Final Fantasy VII multiple times. It's just I did that when I was a lot younger, and now I'm an old
Yeah.
fuck, so it's a little different now.
Well, also those old Final Fantasy games, they do have that type of all the way up to even the most recent one that is basically a Devil May Cry. They have that instant, so to speak, satisfying feedback and satisfaction of you doing things that something like Red Dead did not have.
Okay.
It just didn't.
No, that's true. I don't want to get too hung up on this. Let's hear what we have going for the rest of the year. What do we have in October?
Okay. All right. Well, October. Listen to this crap.
Oh, before you go on, before
Okay.
we go to October, apparently on my calendar it says He-Man and Masters of the Universe Dragon Pearl Destruction is supposed to be coming out at the end of September. I think that might just be a placeholder, but like this was supposed to come out in April and it's still not out. And I hope they release it soon because I need another beat 'em up in my life.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
beat 'em
that's the
ups.
one that's being it's being, I don't know if it's being developed. I don't think Limited Run Games has a development. I think they're just a publisher, but they're publishing it. But yeah, it's basically like Marvel Cosmic Evasion and God, what's the other one? Shredder's Revenge. So
Yeah.
this is straight up beat 'em up.
Yeah.
What else we got, Rube?
All right, so listen to this insanity in October. All right, we're starting off October like on the freaking 1st. They are remastering and re-releasing the most popular Dynasty Warriors game, Dynasty Warriors 3. All right, and also beginning of October, they're re-releasing both Octopath Traveler games on the Switch 2, as well as the like complete remake from the ground up of Rayman Legends. Then there's Ace Combat 8. Then there's
Ace Combat's great.
Oh yeah. Then there's Gears of War E-Day on the 6th, and
Can't wait for that.
Then the same day there's the Star Wars Galactic Racer. All right. And then there's some sort of Hellraiser game that's like a first-person shooter type Hellraiser game. Don't know much about it, but
FPS Hellraiser?
yeah, it's something like that where you use like the cube and stuff. Again, I don't know much about it, but that comes out. It has Clive Barker actual input in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Then there's DLC for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is a recent release game. Then there's another cozy game that I know personally my wife has been looking forward to. Maybe Johnny's as well. I don't know. Some of y'all out there, it's called The Witch's Bakery. You can probably guess what that is.
I think I've seen this on some Nintendo Directs. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a isometric
Pixel type game. Cozy
yeah,
game.
it's kind of like Stardew, but with wizards and witches.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in October, there is a new Castlevania game coming out.
Yes.
Then another Jackbox game. Then they got Toy Story re-releases coming out of like the old Toy Story games coming out that you might remember. Then there's that farther along in October, there's that Final Fantasy Resonance game that's like a 2D HD turn-based Final Fantasy game that comes out in October. The yearly Call of Duty comes out in October as well. Then there is that one game that recently started to get showed off a lot coming out in October called Phantom Blade Zero. That's that crazy kung fu game. If you've noticed it. And of course, can't forget the seminal classic that obviously will be on all of our radars and in all of our Switch games once it finally releases, Hello Kitty Party Land.
Of course. How could you skip that?
Oh, is this a Hello Kitty party game?
I think it is. Yes.
Oh, maybe we should hold. Maybe we should hold our not Mario Party month for that release.
But yeah, there's all those that I mentioned. There's more. Like the Nintendo Switch Sports Resort also comes out. All right,
That looks good.
Yeah, as well as the Switch 2 version of Minecraft, and there's a bunch of other stuff that comes out that people might not know. Like Valor Mortis, if you know what that is, that's like a first-person, Demon Souls type game set in like the like French Napoleonic times, where you like trying to fight Napoleon. There's that game. It looks really cool. There's a bunch in this list that I did not mention that are going to come out and probably get looked over for the games like Gears of War or the Star Wars racing game, all that type of stuff. And
I think
good, but
that sounds like an excellent month.
It's amazing. It's amazing the games that are coming out that we get to be overlooked, so to speak.
October doesn't get my month. I'd still go with September because Wolverine, I'm so hyped for it. But October sounds really good because it's the perfect time. You're going to release a new Castlevania game in October. You get bonus points, man. Perfect timing. That's exactly what should be happening. Gears of War, I've been looking into it a bit more because at first I was like, Gears, and Johnny was excited for it. So I decided to look into it and be like, okay, where's the excitement? Sell me.
It's a prequel,
I've seen a few things.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people are hyped about because like when you go through the regular Gears of War all the way up to like 3 or 4, you mainly see like the destruction that was wrought after E-Day, whereas Gears of War E-Day, you will get to live it and try and fight against it, which is obviously a losing war in this sense, but you'll get to see really what happened, which is why I'm excited because up until now, you just heard about that type of stuff.
Yeah, you just had the novels and the comics that or like the secondhand knowledge from everything else for E-Day, so that'll be a treat to play through. I just love because I love playing those games multiplayer and also horde mode as well. Reddit multiplayer can that one because everyone's a Nasher, goddamn spammy Nasher, and look at them like teleporting across the map doing their slides. Which, oh my god, did you play any of the beta, Robe?
I did not know.
I played maybe one match. The controls are all different. So there's a jump button because they're all not fat or on roids yet and not in their armor. So like they've got a little pep in their step. They can jump. So, and the other thing too is that there's no roadie run. So like you can't hold down the A button to like roadie run and then snap into cover. You push in the analog stick like it's the first person shooter to run, and then you hit A to cling to the walls.
Wow,
it takes
weird.
a lot of getting used to. Like the control scheme's gonna be completely different.
I'm down for it. I think that when you have something as old as Gears, you need something to shake up that formula. So
yeah, I mean, they also perfected it, and they didn't change it a lot through a bunch of the games either, which maybe this will help. You're right.
That's why I praised Halo 4 as much as I did, while other people were kind of thumbing their noses at it. I'm like, this is fresh. This is what it needs.
Yeah, I mean, I like that type of stuff. So,
okay,
you're
well,
right. It's probably what it needs, and probably a lot of people are gonna poo-poo it, but
that's fine.
I will give it a fair shot.
Yeah, this
as long as we don't play competitive multiplayer,
I think that's what ruins me on Gears.
If they made a mode where it was no Nashers, period, sure, I'll get in there. But the fact that just like every match is the same, you rush in, you you fire a shot, you active reload, so you can get a more powerful shot. You boom, one shot. Like,
Yeah,
it's not fun. I don't like
No.
that.
yeah. I've never thought that the multiplayer was all that good in Gears, and I think that's what soured me on it. Because multiplayer in Halo, in my opinion, has always been its strong suit. Just amazing. And then when I look at something like Gears, I think, why can't you be as fucking good?
Yeah. The
Look
only
what your
highlight.
brother's doing over here. He's doing so much better than you are.
God damn you!
Get you be more like your brother.
The only highlight I've ever had was when the original in the multiplayer was when the original released way back on the Xbox 360 on Xbox Live. When it first released, I immediately hopped online, didn't play the whatever, but I remember looking at people who I played with after each match because supposedly the developers were also going to be playing, and I managed to actually see the name in like these the scoreboards and stuff because I remember I chainsawed him, and I actually chainsawed in the first Gears of War release when it went online. I was able to chainsaw and kill Cliffy B himself.
I knew it! I knew you were gonna say it!
Yeah, it was awesome. I wish, obviously, I wish I could have recorded it or whatever, but this was way back when that was possible for someone like me or like on the console in general. But I was like, that's awesome.
Who
That's
knew?
what this type of shit
God.
is all about.
Who
And-
knew the Cliff Blazinski's entire career was ruined by a red road chainsawing it?
You know what
It's
you want to
over.
make me do now? You make me want to boot up this season of Fortnite because it's all video game related. You know, there's a Jazzy Jackrabbit sprite.
Oh,
I want
God.
to get my Marcus Phoenix skin, find the Jazzy Jackrabbit sprite, and go to town. Yeah, have you guys
Oh,
checked
my
out
God.
that season at all yet?
No.
It's actually pretty fun because there's so many video game stuff in there. Like the big thing is Sonic.
Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, like you
Um,
got Sonic shoes that will make you do a spin dash. Like you'll curl up into a ball and do a spin dash
Let me ask you
while Sonic
this.
music's playing.
Let me ask you this because I saw a poster and I thought it was fake or AI because there were some problems. Is Pac-Man in it?
Not in it, will be soon. So like there's a couple of areas that there's an island that looks like Pac-Man and there's an island that looks like a ghost. I believe there will be a Pac-Man skin coming eventually.
Gotcha.
Because like right now they are in the battle pass. Your first unlock is Sonic, and then you can get Tails as a sidekick, and Super Sonic is like your alternate skin.
Holy fuck! I need to play this.
From what I understand, in the storefront for the next couple of weeks, probably a month, whatever the hell on the season goes, they'll bring back the other gaming icons. So like Mortal Kombat will be back. I think Lara Croft's coming back to the store tomorrow. No word on Kratos because he's been locked away for 6 goddamn years.
It's
But hey,
they're never gonna show him again.
With
He's
Dave Bautista
doomed.
being announced for God of War TV series, he's replacing the guy that got injured. Hey, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
Turbo.
so
What
insane.
about
By the way, like I love Dave Bautista as an actor. He's amazing when you compare him to all the wrestlers turned actors. I think like if you think about the Blade Runner sequel, everybody remembers Dave Bautista's scene because it was the best scene in the whole fucking movie. He's that good, but isn't it just screwed up that a guy gets injured and they're like, "You're fired"? It just gives the role to somebody else. That's brutal.
Yeah, well, the reason a lot of some people gave that might be insiders is because they need to get this shit recorded and quick because
Oh,
they
they're
have
on
a
time
kid.
crunch.
Yeah, they're on a
Yeah.
time crunch because they have a kid, and kids in Hollywood notoriously
Oh.
grow up fucking quick.
And contracts
Especially
in
at the-
school and okay.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
then voice changes in the middle. Like, man,
Yeah.
wasn't Edward Furlong, like his voice was changing during T2, and they were just like, we gotta get this shit going.
Yeah.
And I think they may have like got him to like force him to pitch himself down or like,
Yeah,
it was
it's got to be
weird.
like an Adventure Time problem where they just eventually threw their hands up and said, "Screw it."
Yeah. So, I mean, that's one reason why is because they're working with a kid. and at this point, what they are going to record, he needs to be that young. Whereas,
Of
like, if
course.
they continue, yeah, he can be a bit older, like teenagers, because he in the games will be teenager like, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
So-
because like these like premiere shows that they do, they don't follow traditional television anymore, where it's like a 22 episode season and then they're
Yeah.
back next year. It's like, okay, we're gonna film the first season. We've got 10 next episodes. Okay, next season will probably be 2 or 3 years from now,
Yep.
Yeah,
and by then people are older. And
TV seasons aren't exactly the same anymore at all.
no, God, no. Not unless it's on like traditional network television, like on a CBS or a Fox or whatnot. Like that still stays.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I don't know what that was downstairs. November. I know that is going to be GTA 6 all the way,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
month
November
long.
19th.
Does anybody
GTA
else
6.
dare release anything in November?
Well,
I
you
think
damn
there's
right.
a Barbie game coming out.
No. The True King is releasing a game in November. The True King, Godzilla, the king of all monsters.
Oh,
Destroy all
Okay.
monsters melee.
oh, I've seen that.
Comes out on
right,
November
right.
3rd.
I've seen that. It looks fucking badass.
Yeah.
I never played the original, and I was just watching this trailer. Like Godzilla just rips up a building and starts swinging it like a baseball bat, and I thought this is amazing.
Yeah, it's a remaster of that game. It's supposedly going to have like online multiplayer. I don't exactly don't quote me on that, but that's what I understand is the big thing, because well, it's a melee type fighting game, so it would make sense if they remaster it. It's like, come on, put an online thing on there.
That would be so
Great.
wild. Hell yeah. Anybody
No,
else in November?
Let's see. Face off.
No,
against
the
your friends both in
Barbie-
local or online multiplayer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it
so
does.
basically the Barbie game is coming out like a week before GTA 6. And that is actually that's a compilation game. So it's like all the old Barbie games from like NES, SNES, Game Boy.
Barbie Rewind.
That's crazy.
But other than that, there's like some Let's Sing, like karaoke games.
Oh God.
One stars ABBA, specifically. There's another game called Crime Light. It's some sort of action game. What is Wielders of Essence? It's some other type of actiony game. Oh no, it's a one of those like Vampire Survivor type games.
Oh, the bullet hells.
Yeah, one of those type of games.
Those are not for me. I know that there are people who really get into them, but those are not for me.
Yeah. Vampire Crawlers was really good.
I haven't
That was
tried
the dungeon
that.
crawling one.
Oh,
That one's not like it's the same developer, so it's the same like their own OG characters
Mhm.
that play off on like Castlevania and Bayonetta and all those other type of games.
sure.
But it is it's a dungeon crawler where you attack with cards. So it's the same type of abilities that you would get in Vampire Survivors, but you're just playing it as cards. It's really fun. It's really addictive.
I think I dig that. I do like dungeon crawlers, so that would be pretty okay. But I don't know, the genre of Vampire Survivors. There was this zombie shooter that came out on Xbox 360 that was like that. And
I made
I made a game. I made a game with zombies in it.
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah, I remember that.
that
played
was
it
one of
to
the big ones
death,
I
and
made.
now I'm just like, I think I've had my fill of this for like the rest of my life. So no offense to the game, no offense to anybody who likes it. I just don't think it's for me anymore. Okay, well, we got
Fair
that.
enough.
What about December? What am I getting before Christmas?
December. The biggest thing that I personally can see is there's a Dragon Quest Monsters game coming out. If you like the Dragon Quest monster games,
I need to play.
I've never played one.
I need to play a spin-off game of Dragon Quest. The only one I played was Heroes because it's a Musa. It's like
Yeah,
it's
of
Dynasty
course.
Warriors with Dragon Quest, right?
Love me some Dragon Quest
Um,
Warriors.
that's the side games are like Monsters or Builders.
Builders is also amazing.
I haven't played. I have both Builders. I have not sat down to play them. I really should.
You should.
I know there's one for the Wii that I kind of liked. It was Swords. So it was a first person Dragon Quest game. So like you'd go on like a set path and then you'd have random enemies, but you had to swing the sword to attack and pull the trigger to lead up your shield to deflect attacks. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Also in December, it looks like if you're a big Warhammer 40K fan, there's a Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 4, which apparently has been a long time coming. It's a strategy game, but so may not be for everybody out there, but it's been a long time since a 40K strategy game has come out apparently, so that's good. Then the Switch 2 release of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, like a re-release, like a Switch 2 version. So it'll run and look better. And I don't know how you guys feel about anime games. Don't know how big of a possible fan you are. But I think the final Attack on Titan game comes out because in the Attack on Titan games, you're basically playing through the anime or the manga, whatever.
Probably not for me.
Yeah, it's very actiony, and well, it's anime, so very melodramatic as well. But
unfortunately, that's what turns me off on anime is the melodrama.
I never got into Attack on Titan, and I think around that time, like that's when I kind of fell out of love with watching anime, like more niche ones, and even like the mainstream one. Or I'll shoot back on that though. I'll watch Dragon Ball whenever, but like I kind of had that feeling of Attack on Titan was like the one that like there's like I feel like dozens and dozens of new animes that are released every year, and then just like the entire fandom will just grab one and it's like, nope, this is the one we're all watching and we're not going to watch anything else, and this is the one that you're going to hyper focus on the most. Of like, bro, I'm out.
Yeah,
I want to watch what I want to watch, like, and you're telling me no, we all are all watching Attack on Titan because this is the biggest thing right now, you know.
Nah, I'm good.
That Fortnite season with Attack on Titan, I finished the battle pass, but I have not equipped an Attack on Titan character at all. I have not used that skin at all. And you know what? They have not put that skin back in the Fortnite store at all. They'll put Naruto back in. They'll put Dragon Ball back in. They'll put Bleach back in. They'll put Cowboy Bebop back in. I have never seen Attack on Titan go back into the store.
Yeah, I mean, it came out, it's over, and it's pretty well done with. It didn't have a lot of staying power past its initial release, unfortunately. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And like you mentioned, there are so much of the stuff coming over here anymore being, dubbed or not dubbed or
subbed,
similar to other things. And essentially, like what we're talking about with the games, it's very easily able to be like, oh, hey, let's try and watch this. But when you watch it, nobody else is watching it, but you're watching it and you like it, and you're like, hey,
like, I'm watching this. It's like, nah, we're watching this.
It's like, no, we're watching this. It's more popular, but it's like, but this is really fucking good. What's wrong with people?
This is good too.
And then of course in like fucking, like I said, like 5 or 6 years, you'll hear about this is the best game or best anime you never even decided to look at. And it's like, so I do believe a lot of that is coming. And
That's what I
there's-
discovered too. Like, if you never know what the most popular thing is, just spend a weekend in an anime convention and watch the cosplayers. If you can group everyone into one thing, it's like, okay, this is apparently what the new thing is. Like, when I first started going to conventions, it was Gurren Lagann because I just saw so many people cosplaying Gurren Lagann. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
apparently
I mean,
this is the thing.
Yeah, it's really good too. There was a reason, but anymore it's a scatter shot
Yeah.
of what it's possibly going to be. And sometimes you
As
never
far as
know.
like gaming goes, it's Hollow Knight
Yeah.
and Silk Song right now because I see so many Hollow Knight and so many oh god, who's the protagonist of Silk Song? I don't know.
Hornet, I think is her name.
Hornet, yeah,
Oh.
so many cosplays of Hornet. And no, hey, I do what you do is I loved Hollow Knight. I don't like. I'm with Bolin on this where I'm just like it's so needlessly difficult. It hasn't, and the map is way too big for what it needs to be. You could have shrunken that map down by 50%, and that would have been still too big, but just maybe just okay enough. I would have kept playing.
Yeah, circling back to what you were saying, Robe, about like people saying, "Well, this is the big thing. Everybody's on this right now," and then they miss a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming out that might actually be pretty decent. Because I think we're probably going to run into a lot of that with GTA 6, probably even Wolverine too. And then somebody later on, like 4 years from now, is going to be like, "Oh, the Castlevania game is the hidden gem you've never heard of."
No,
well, actually, it was right there the whole time.
Yeah.
If there is a game,
yeah.
If there is a game that I know that is already out, that I've played myself, I even gifted it to somebody we all know to try and get him to play it, to try and just get it out there. All right, that I think is like this is a good fucking game. All right, because it reminds me of other games, and it's a racing game. But the thing is, it's got a bunch of anime bullshit in it. But
Oh,
the
Screamer?
game, yeah, Screamer. It's really fucking good, but nobody cares. Nobody knows about it. But it plays really good. I think it's going to be something kind of like Split Second has become, or maybe like Blur, if you can remember that from back
Oh
in
yeah,
the day.
hell yeah, I played that recently when we were doing the Not Mario Party month there, and
it's going to end up like that, to where it's like, well, nobody gave a shit about it, but it's really good. And
yeah, Split Second definitely passed me by.
Yeah, and I think Screamer is going to be like that, because just playing it, I can tell with what they did to that game. They put everything they could in that game. It plays like nice and crisp and fast, and the controls are solid. The music is amazing. Granted, how some of the storytelling in the campaign, which it has a full fucking campaign in it, which you don't get a lot from a lot of racing games. Like the next one coming out that has something like that is the Star Wars racing game, which, from what everybody's saying about the Star Wars racing game, it's basically Star Wars Burnout, which awesome.
That sounds
I can't
insane.
Wait. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's awesome. I can't wait. But why if you're that into racing games, look at this. I know it's got anime bullshit, but you can very easily look around that, because like the game is that good. Because like in Split Second, they had a whole like it was a single player mode, wasn't really a campaign mode. They tried to get it to be a campaign-ish mode, where you're supposed to be a stunt driver on a reality TV set or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, it just boiled down to get online and crash your friends and all that type of stuff.
I think over time we've had a lot of that, and this year definitely could be one of those times where people run into that. It's just like when that was mentioned, I immediately thought of like PS1, back when that was a fairly new thing. There was like some shooter games that came out that I thought was pretty decent back in the day. They were called Loaded, and then you had its sequel, Reloaded. And
I remember those.
Yeah, because of stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot and things like that were coming out, they got buried. They didn't stand a chance. So now I'm sure somebody's going to come up and be like, remember this hidden gem? It was never a hidden gem for me.
I think at the end of the day, it's just we don't have enough time to play everything.
No.
Exactly.
If we could just live in a society without like the need for jobs or money or anything, if we just have all the time in the world to play games, that would be the greatest. Because like I'm sitting here staring at my Steam wish list. I'm looking at Restory. I like it kills me. I don't have the time to play this. I want to play this. Have you guys?
Oh,
do you know what Restory is?
The new one that came out?
That's the one where you're running a repair shop in Japan.
Yep,
and you're
I bought it.
repairing Ataris and
Yep.
Tamagotchis and fake PSPs and shit like that. Like,
Yep, I bought that. It's surprisingly difficult at times because like you're taking the pieces out and you gotta make sure like, okay, I'm putting the pieces for this device over here, I'm putting the pieces for this device over here. You can't get them mixed up. So it's kind of like, yeah, for real, running a shop like that. It's really unique.
Yeah, like I know one game that I'd like to play, but I don't know when or where I could. It's a game already out. It's a zombie game. Just came out. It's like up to 8 players. It's supposed to have some like survival-ish elements, but it's supposed to be like a large number zombie game, kind of like Left 4 Dead, and be something like that. It's called No More Room in Hell 2. It's like the sequel to the first one, which the first one apparently was not the best, but people seem to really like 2.
Right.
And it's like I mean, just seeing like a freaking trailer for it and stuff, it's like, yeah, that looks really, really awesome, but it's like I don't know when I can play that. I got other...
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And there's another one that is on my wish list. I haven't played it. It's almost 2 years old at this point, but like it looks so unique, and I don't understand why. It's got mostly positive reviews, but like no retro gamer I knew played it. And the funny thing is, none of the female content creators that are actually in this game, I don't think they ever played it either. It was Elsie.
What is it?
It looks like it looks like Mega Man. It's a side scroller action game.
Mhm.
It's procedurally generated, roguelike, and there's like 8 robot masters, and all of them are voiced by really popular female YouTubers. So there's like Ashley Roboto, Shelby from Girlfriend Reviews. I want to say Ash Said Hi. I mean, there's like I'm trying to look at the trailer here to see who is in this.
I unfortunately know none of these people.
Terry Farrell, who was Lieutenant Dax in DS9, is like your Dr. Light in this game. I'm trying to remember the cast on this. Like, it was a big thing. Like, I kept seeing ads for this. I was like, holy shit, she's in this? She's in this as a character? That's pretty cool.
What's the name of this?
LC? It's ELSIE.
Huh, nope, never heard of it. And unfortunately, I've never heard of these people. That's okay. They've never heard of me, so we're even.
Yeah.
That's I guess the best way to wrap up this episode, because we're already over time, is to say there's too many games.
And that's not a bad thing.
That's not, especially when it looks to be like this big of like we're eating good for the rest of the year. We're hitting hard. It's going to be a crazy one. Hide your kids, hide your wallets.
Yeah,
hide your wives.
Yeah, they may be playing all the games and not letting you play too.
Yeah, one thing you should not be able to say is if you can get something that you ain't got nothing to play.
Yeah.
Now when you got this going on, because my goodness, there's so much. I mean, Wolverine alone is going to be like a huge game that I'm sure is going to be like 60 plus hours if you do everything in it. And then GTA 6, if they're also like immediately doing online with it, there goes your whole existence. You're done.
Yeah. Well, what they're probably going to do is they probably want people to play the single player, so it'll probably be like maybe a month or two after.
Oh yeah, that's what happened when
Yeah.
GTA 5 came out. Like
Yeah.
there was no online for like 2 weeks, so that gave you enough time to like burn through the single player stuff as fast as possible to get ready for online.
Yeah.
Like I marathoned the fuck out of the campaign. I think I beat that within like a week. I'm like, cool, I got everything done. All the pro tags are alive, and now I can just fap about and do whatever I want on there. And then when the online comes, I'll be ready for that. And then the online proceeds to not work for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
And you're lucky you can get online. Yeah.
Well, I think we have been very positive with this one. We've talked about the games that are coming out. I think each of us have something that we're absolutely looking forward to.
Oh,
So there you go.
definitely.
Every episode, we usually come in here and we complain and we gripe about something. This time, we've had good things to say. We've been happy.
Now,
And if-
next time, we don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
No, next time, we'll be extra angry because guess what, everybody? You got to be here for the next episode because Liz returns. Woo! And she's going to be super angry about something, I'm sure. Because it's just been too positive with the three of us here.
Yeah. Well, I
We-
mean,
yeah.
she'll probably be mad that she can't get something to add to her not collection that she has.
She'll be mad that like there's a couple Switch games coming out that she doesn't have and be like, oh, you need to add them to your collection that you don't have? Is that what's going on? Love you, Liz. Guys, we'll be back next time. That's been this episode. Everybody have an amazing night. Catch you next time.
Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the episode and you want to support us even more, it's as easy as going over to our newly opened Patreon. That's patreon.com/ResetPress. Head over there right now for exclusive content like a brand new podcast that's coming in the future. We'll see you there.